Okay, rad. We are back. Lots of good conversation in the chat about the very specific mechanics of murdering people by stabbing them with icicles through the eye socket.
Mr. Holmes?
Real good. Real good.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Good. Cooperative witness. I'm gonna do my Sherlock Holmes thing. Cause that's who I am. Light wrinkles. Stubble. Starched collar. Fastidious. Blood. Oh. Lives alone. Cut his... Jesus Christ. Is that what it happens when you cut your own hair with scissors? That is awful. Shiny buttons. Manchester City. What was that? Telegram sent today.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
From last night?
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Interesting.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Okay.
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
Q.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday.
Like, that
and she
feels
needed a
good.
reply.
That feels
Our
very
mother is
Sherlock
unwell.
Holmesy.
I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
With the key?
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see.
Okay. So... he came in, opened the bath. So there's a key... There's a key to the steam room? And then presumably also a key to the baths? Or are the baths just open? I don't know. When he said he closed the baths on his way out, does he mean that he locked the door to the steam room? He locked the door, like the front door? Or he just put a sign on the front door that said closed? Like, what does that actually mean?
There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
Do you believe that it's important?
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there.
That's pretty
Any
good.
objections?
No, that's what I wanted
None,
to do.
Lestrade.
The one dude had blood on his towel, but... Okay. So... They all got dressed again, but I looked at their clothes. I wonder if I should have maybe taken some of their clothes and used it to try to remove this piece of metal. Hey, police officer, do you have, or can you, like, find, like, can you go out and
The brazier
get
is still
something
burning.
to,
the
like,
heat here is extreme.
get this deal here? It seems like it shouldn't be that hard, is what I'm saying. Like, that should be a solvable problem.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
That's probably the whole point, is that somebody could turn the steam on and then sneak up. Oh, I have to use my thing? Okay. And then sneak up on somebody and stab them in the fucking eye with an ice pick. Alright, let's go. Jester, a high spectate to play fun ratio means that it's more fun to spectate than to play. Is that right? Is that what you're going for? Dude, what is up with you, man? You've been here for like weeks in that same chair.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Locked.
Okay, locked. Okay, I have some kind of a, like, what's that called? Measuring pincers, I think. Weird. Disturbing.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir.
Calipers. That's good.
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
How expensive would you say your clothes are? Disturbing, there's like a billy club, and I mean it just looks like they they beat suspects in this room, is what it looks like. Not wealthy. Shabby workwear. Recent earthwork. Okay.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
Sorry,
And has
Kyla.
it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
Very
I
talented
had
in
met Sir
what
Rodney
way?
briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly.
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room, and we all went to sit down. The steam
but,
was particularly
wait.
dense, and I didn't see
They
anything
didn't
much
all go
further.
in together, though. Two of
I
them
just
went
heard
in,
Mr.
and then
Garrow
one
shouting.
more.
But we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Okay, well, that dude seems forthcoming.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Okay. The way that these three dudes were placed,
A good day
it's
to you.
supernatural
My name is
for me
Sherlock
to
Holmes.
choose
I'm
them in
assisting
this
the police
order.
with their investigation of the murder
It
of Sir
might have
Rodney
actually been
Bentcliffe.
impossible for
Would
me
you
to do
mind if I
otherwise.
asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
Badly shaven. What an asshole. Perspiration. Unforgivable. Dirty clothes. Some sort of a thing.
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Like a lawyer?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them.
Yes, so many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
What?
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but Oh,
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I. I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
Yeah, no,
I feel
agreed,
bad.
Eve. He is
I
way
hear-
too suspicious
No,
to actually have
nothing.
done anything wrong.
I'm better now.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I
Yeah.
was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
You saw the knife. What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
I think he maybe made that up.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that, or he is a good actor.
Oh, he's the one that the police wanted to arrest. Got it. Oh, that's the last guy. Who's that dude then? Just smoking in the back.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm
Oh,
assisting the
that's a
police
good-
with their investigation
that's a
of the
good
murder
pose.
that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
Yes. Yes, you will. Quite a long time, I'm afraid. I don't care about your face at all. Oh, wait. No, I do. He's got an arrogant look in his eyes. He's looking arrogantly. Signet ring.
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes, I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public.
Oh,
Living
they weren't
archaeology can
open
be
to
a
the
profitable
public
business.
yet.
Well, no,
I was
not
wondering
sure.
why the fuck there weren't any
I
just
see.
like bathers
When do you wish
there.
to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
Ah. But Sir Rodney found something. Roman gold coins. And that would extend the archaeological excavation process. This dude's baths would not be able to open for,
What was your
longer.
relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
You were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Okay, to be fair, a murder in the bath is also probably bad for business. So, I don't know.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
Zhao Gao, I think there are absolutely ways to mess up the clue finding in this game. Like, there are different clue finding mechanics, and some of them I think are difficult to mess up. And like the character portrait thing is actually pretty hard because you're not on like a real timer or anything, as far as I understand. But you can not do it, or you can do it sloppy and then miss something. There's definitely other things in clue gathering that you can miss, as we've seen.
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Yes. I believe that. I believe Sir Rodney was celebrating some kind of an architectural find. Okay, well.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Who's this other dude in my jail cell, man? Find the missing weapon. Interrogation. Let me go look at the body. Wait, what was that?
Mr. Holmes, the coroner asked not to be disturbed.
Well, fuck that. Archaeological. I probably, if I said architectural, I definitely meant
An
archaeological.
embroidered silk handkerchief.
Mini Metro is a very good game.
A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
Really? It's just upside down?
Sir Gregory Pitkin's
Like that's the
visiting
puzzle?
card.
Okay.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself. A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
But nobody had a rash, right? Like, he was exhibiting strange behavior. I mean, not specifically hallucinations. And not specifically a rash. That it seems weird. Sir Gregory Pitkin, manager, to Mr. Blinkhorn. Dear Sir, the interests that I represent require the situation at the baths to be changed for the better. At the present time, the Frigidarium excavations remain under your direction, yet the works have not progressed. You have failed to find anything of value, and we are unable to make the Frigidarium accessible to the public. Frigidarium is a valuable asset in the recreation of the Roman bath experience. I urge you to complete your work within the next 2 months. You have this remaining time to conclude your archaeological research and to find yourself another workplace. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought was going on.
An ordinary pencil.
This guy also seems like maybe he's too suspicious.
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
Oh, it's like it's
An
got
Egyptian
an old
symbol. It is a very old jewel.
A symbol of what? I wonder. Oh, it's double-ended. That's a little bit less.
I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question. An old and rather dirty coin. A hand-drawn map.
I just took those things?
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest. The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces.
Oh good, I can't really fuck it up that much. Wow, this is harder to do. Okay, I guess. Oh, I can go fucking buck wild. All right, that helps. I thought that was like that was an actual instruction. Today I almost found it. This date will go down in history as the date that I almost found it.
And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
Yes, I am tampering with the
I prefer to
evidence.
make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well,
Well, if you put it that way. Sir Rodney Bentcliffe, age 63, the right eyeball has been pierced to the hilt by a curved-bladed knife. Blade cut through the orbit of the frontal bone, ripping a part of the frontal lobe and the corpus callosum, after which, completing its trajectory into the cerebellum, caused hemorrhagic lesions. All of these injuries led directly to the death of the individual. At the upper lobe of the right lung, there's an old injury filled with an amount of mucus and ciliated debris that may correspond to a chronic infection by elements likely inhaled in a burial chamber, a decaying mummy, for example, or a dried and decomposing food product intended to accompany the deceased in their grave. He was an archaeologist. The remainder of the body does not appear to have been damaged. Okay. That was fucking terrible. That was awful. Okay. Well, I don't specifically know what I want to ask
Please
anybody.
escort this suspect for interrogation.
But I feel like I should do another. Oh yeah, okay. Does he know anything
Do
about
you
these
recognize
things?
this ring?
Fair.
certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself.
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
Ah, one of those.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
How well were your researchers progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
Oh, yeah.
This letter reveals that
Right.
Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
Okay.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do
Bad
you say
luck.
that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
So he repaired the ring.
This is the coin that he showed me.
And is freaking
it is
out
from the
about it
3rd
now.
century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it.
Okay.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Fuck. I fucked it up. Okay.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
That was amazing. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, what? I'm not sure what the correct answer is.
How was the work
Jesus.
progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Okay, it's not Roman coin. It's not chilled champagne. The letter that he wrote, the ring, which seems completely unrelated, or the bloody key, the significance of which I have no idea. The letter literally says the work is coming along too slowly. So that seems weird. Well, let's do this. Letter from Pitkin threatening the work of Blinkhorn. But it was Egyptian, right? Didn't he say he got it in Egypt? Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna have to pick all of them. Is it the letter?
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Weird. Okay.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Okay, well, let's do this thing. So, we got... Sir Rodney was lying to everyone about his work. He was working alone and secretly. What? Oh, because of the note that said he had almost found it? I thought he was just, like, in charge. Oh, that's weird. Why would Sir Rodney be hiding anything? Could his discovery be the motive for the crime? Find out where Sir Rodney was several days before his murder. Uncover his precious secret. Okay. We're gonna go at this brute force style. No, I did that one. Okay. So I gotta find out where he was several days ago. It's weird that it gave me that prompt in that interface. I haven't seen that before. Find the missing weapon. Oh, body's ready. Oh, no. I got the autopsy report. Let's see if I can figure out anything else. I do kind of want to look.
The steam room.
Oh,
The changing room.
I see. Sherlock Holmes reads Latin.
Frigidarium.
Ah, I can go in here.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bedcliffe's workshop.
Oh shit, this is fucking gold mine.
Glass plate negatives. A remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations.
Is it?
A glass plate negative is missing. It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
Okay.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Dear friend, I wish to organize a press conference at the Strand Lane Baths next month. 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt, but now it is time to set my focus upon English archaeology to shine the light on our national treasures and reveal them to the public. I would like to see as many journalists as possible in attendance to record this event and record it favorably if we treat them well enough. I should like this PR. I should like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore and use the special funds of the Royal Archaeological Institute for this event. Okay. Who was this to? Somebody. There are few among us who could claim any degree of unfamiliarity with the name Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. He is a gentleman who possesses the wealth, notoriety, and vigor to well match the finest of his ilk abound in England. His intellect is equal to his charms, as he has oft been declared by the young ladies of the European aristocracy. He holds powerful connections within the Lord's Chamber and carries an influence inside the political world. There are those who would call him unforgiving, authoritarian. End of sentence. We would rather say Sir Rodney is determined and ambitious. His presence at any archaeological site can only mean success for all concerned. Wait, there's got to be something else that I haven't seen, right? Otherwise it wouldn't keep me in this view. Right? Isn't that the format for this game? That is how I understand this world to work. That's a different newspaper. God damn it. Miraculous reopening of the Strand Lanes Roman baths. Excavation research. Research efforts were about to be halted when a savior arrived in the form of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Sir Rodney has taken over the immediate control of the excavation, claiming that the site holds a key to great mystery. We pledge to update our readers when we all of the exciting news as it develops. This is like Nancy Drew 100%. This metal plate, besides its archaeological interest, appears to be a part of something larger. At the present moment, I'm unable to determine exactly what that might be.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them. A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
I shall take it.
Tools used by archaeologists in their research. Tools used by... I will need these tongs.
Tongs! Good. Good, good, good. Good. Good to have. Okay, let's go into Sherlock Holmes view. Which does nothing for me. Oh, shit. Where'd I go? Oh, shit! Did I do that?
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Okay.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
Oh, yes. Things just get done for Sherlock Holmes. Okay, well, I guess the investigation doesn't require it yet. Was that like a trap, though? Like, that was pretty fucking weird. Wait, seriously?
I should analyze this melted metal.
Oh, Jesus. Some of these mini games are ridiculous. I mean, mostly they're fine, and occasionally they're very good, but some of them are ridiculous. So what the fuck does the key... Oh, shit. Is it the key to... Is it... I mean, it's the key to the baths, right?
These baths are becoming sinister.
Because of all the murders? No. I do need to do this. Hold on. Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney, but at high cost to his morale. Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney. He was thankful for the possibility of their working together, chance of learning from him. That appears to be true. Like, that's the stated thing. That's all I got. Oof. Guys, it's been a long week. I might not be up for a third segment.
But I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius.
That's pretty hot, though.
Let's compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver.
What if the coin is counterfeit?
I must take a pipette.
God damn it. Okay, yes. Turns red. That also turns
red. The reaction
red.
is the same red stain. It is silver. Britannia silver quality.
I mean, I'm still thinking that it was like silver coins then that were found. What's the coin that I have? An old Roman coin covered in dirt. Can I, like, use my lab station to wipe the dirt off?
My analysis table.
I mean,
it is useful for my work. A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
I mean, you found an area that you believe the dirt came from. Can we go there? Why can we not go there? Right? Wasn't it... I don't know, somewhere around here? These are conversation topics, right? So I can go back and talk to people about those things. I don't really care about any of this. I kept the train whistle. Good. All right. Well, this place is not doing me any good. I probably should have gone to the other place. Shit. Okay. Let's do...
All these events are bad for the baths. And
fuck
my
that.
job.
Okay, okay, real quick, since I'm here, I'm gonna just check the, I'm gonna check the lab one more time. I forgot I can't open doors when I'm in detective mode. Lots of pieces of paper on the ground. Seem like they should be meaningful, but aren't. Okay, so there's nothing in here, huh? Alright, fine. Then let's go to where I meant to go. Okay, let's try
Please
this.
escort this suspect for interrogation. We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Oh, was it? It was like a charm or something. Oh.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Interesting.
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
Okay, useful. Good.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
It was unconvincing. Okay, well, that's good. Oh, can I actually examine the body? I got the coroner's report, and I assumed that was all I needed. But apparently not. I have to look at the body again.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs. The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Some light bruising caused by a rope.
Oh, boy.
The bruising is in lines. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
Oh, got it.
An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Okay. Presence of water is due to humid atmosphere caused by steam. Presence of water in the blood is an unexplained clue. It must somehow be linked to the murder process. Okay. Item of silver has been recently melted in the brazier. Okay. Okay, well, that is that then. What important discovery was Sir Rodney about to make? And find the missing weapon.
What should we do next, Holmes?
We should go to the part of London where the coin came from. Right? Isn't that a thing? This is all with other people. Steam room. Scotland Yard. Is any of this Baker Street? This is just the beginning. No. Okay. Okay. Oh! Well, why didn't I do that last time? Wait, hold on. Hold on. I want to do this.
Now we have two
I
maps.
tried to do
We must
earlier.
combine them properly.
Okay. That's a river. Can I rotate it at all? I guess not. Looks a lot like this, doesn't it?
Watson, pack your bag. We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
St. Albans, isn't where that, like, didn't I take the coin and get some dirt off of it and then analyze the dirt and figure out where it came from? Didn't I do that? Why has that not come up again?
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
Well, he got lowered down into something. Maybe that was dirt under the dead guy's nails. Okay. Well, still, though. Also, then, why can't I look at the dirt on the coin?
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Okay. Followers of Mithras were covert, worshipping more conventional deities such as Juno and Neptune. Mithras temples were usually found below the temples of other gods. Entrance was possibly revealed by a clever stone and rope mechanism, which may never have been discovered if the water infiltration had not destroyed the mechanism, opening the way down. Mithraic temples can be found in Rome, Ostia, Numidia, Dalmatia, Britain, and others, and along the Rhine-Danube frontier. Cool. This document is like several hundred pages long. And the empty coconuts that they use to imitate the sound of horse hooves. Another strange ritual for the old gods to keep evil spirits away. People feeling the dark eye was upon them would melt their valuables in the fire. Sub-Saharan tribes burned fruits, and the rich Roman families spared no expense melting silver or tin. It's not recorded if such valuable offerings were thrown away with the ashes or were used at a later date. So one of these dudes, the extra suspicious one, is a cultist, and maybe got freaked out because Sir Rodney was discovering a Mithrin temple. Named the Persian god Mithra, adapted by Greeks as Mithras, linked to new and distinctive imagery, worshippers. Complex system of 7 grades of initiation with ritualistic meals. Initiates would meet underground temples called Mithraea, which were tuned in large numbers. Iconic scenes of Mithras shown him being born from a rock, slaughtering a bull. Tauroctony. The knife used by Mithras for the tauroctony is originally a curved sacrificial blade of Persian origin. Its curve can be from 5 to 15 degrees. Names derived from Persian shamshir, which means sword. It's radically curved sword. It is a radically curved sword. Okay, that's radical. A myth of the golden knife is the key to the Mithraic mysteries. Some describe as equivalent with the Holy Grail. Golden knife carries a curse, will spill the blood of the unworthy who dare to touch it. Alright, so maybe not a ice dagger. Ice dagger was pretty good though, guys.
The door has been left open. Someone did not care or was in haste.
What's all this stuff? Here we go, cutscene. Cyclops. Okay. Cyclops, huh?
The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge. Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking.
Okay. Sweet. What's under it, though? Anybody get lowered by a rope around here anywhere? Like over here, maybe?
I don't need the ropes for now. I don't need the ropes for now.
Is Sherlock Holmes gonna go down one of these pits?
Excavating tools.
Okay. Arch of Hadrian. God, I feel like I'm in The Witness again.
It is a statue of Minerva.
I gotta put them in the right order, right? Put the right animals next to right statues.
Neptune, the god of the sea. It is a broken statue of a bull.
Okay. This is a larger area than I expected it
This
to be.
is the map of the site.
Right.
The gastrophetes were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Okay. Gastrophetes, huh?
The door has been left open. Someone did not care.
This
or
isn't
was
where
in
I
haste.
started, right? This is on the opposite side. Yes, this is a totally different
reproduction
thing.
of an ancient Greek crossbow. This is a reproduction.
Okay. Could somebody have... Well, no, it was a sword. We know what kind of a sword it was. Hobbes and you... Calvin. Really? Hobbes and you consider yourselves being so smart and funny. I had a good laugh when you froze Miss Durkin's notes about the Arch of Hadron in the ice. However, our thesis exams are just ahead, and you are the so-called brain of your improbable duo. I have to warn you that my gastrophetes model, ancient Greek crossbow, not the medical device to relieve constipated people, as you might have thought, is not to be touched, or else I'll have to inform Mr. Wormswood about everything you've done the past 2 years. P.S. I ate a Hobbs tuna sandwich. S. Spittle. Wow. Who wrote that? Lord Blackmore, the manager of the baths, Sir Gregory Pitkin, was quite a nuisance at the start when I arrived. After you stepped in, he became rather more helpful. Occasionally, people of his rank are not well suited to work of such great magnitude. They lack the necessary vision. In a few weeks' time, I hope to bring good news to the Strand Lane Baths. I am on the verge of discovering a major archaeological artifact, one that might be used politically by your party to demonstrate the strength of our ancestors and fulfill the need to protect our empire from any present and future threats. Kind regards, Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Okay. I have a question. How can you be on the verge of an archaeological discovery? Like, isn't it like pure discovery? Like, there's a very short period, right? Am I wrong between, like, thinking that you're gonna make a discovery and making the discovery? Like, you know, oh, hey, here's the thing that we didn't know was there. Like, that's the discovery, right? Like, you don't... Am I wrong? Am I misunderstanding how archaeology works? You found an artifact. You're expanding the dig site with an expectation that there will be more valuable artifacts there. I mean, how do you develop that expectation before you find things? Ancient maps. It's a hunch. I would totally believe a hunch. You find stuff that points towards the thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, ancient documents. So you find like a map or something that suggests that there is there's a site somewhere else. That also makes sense. Okay, alright. I buy some of this. At least a little bit. Alright, it's 9:15. Jesus, guys, I don't know. I'm like... Valiant Venture, thank you for coming. I think I'm gonna stop now. I'm exhausted. I'm just super tired. I want to get home. And this is good. I feel like I've gathered up a bunch of stuff. Oh, let's do the clues thing. What did I find here? Pitkin's complaint. Pitkin feels uncomfortable postponing a public opening of the Roman baths. He was angry. Pitkin expects to receive much value from Sir Rodney's research. Work will increase the baths' renown and popularity. I feel like that's true. That seems kind of true-ish. Alright. We're going to stop here. With some stuff yet to do. Where's the last save point? I assume that there are save points around. How do I save? Game. I do really hate any interface that uses save points and doesn't give you an indication of when the last save was. Okay, well, I guess that means we've got to go somewhere else, which kind of pisses me off. Because I wanted to stay there. Okay, there we go. That's good. This has been wonderful, guys. This is fantastic. I'm gonna go home and try to get some sleep. Tomorrow's Friday? Jesus Christ. Well, thank you everybody for watching, for skipping the Game Awards, some of you, and tuning in here. I am excited to continue playing this game, to get through the rest of the cases and finally find out what the correct answers were. It's really interesting, that dynamic, like how much that uncertainty sort of preys on you. Jesus, we got a bunch of people apparently who just tuned in. I am so sorry, everybody. Thank you for thinking of me. Thanks for stopping by. I hope that you managed to catch the show again next time, which unfortunately I don't think will be next week. I have a work thing next Thursday, and so I don't think there's any way that I can do this stream. I will let you know if that changes, and then no idea what the date is, but at some point I'm going away for Christmas, and it might be the week after that. So it's possible that this is the last show until after the holidays. But I will, but I'm going to be doing the work thing. It's actually not here. It's at a basketball game. I gotta go to a basketball game. So if that's not the case, if I'm mistaken about that, then I'll be sure to announce it on Twitter. But if it is the case, then gosh, it has been lovely to see everybody and hang out with everybody. I will see everybody on Monday for Mostly Walking. This week certainly, and then I gotta figure out what my schedule is. But yeah, enjoying this game. Think it's really cool. Definitely some parts that are a little bit frustrating, and a little like could be streamlined, I feel like, to get to the really cool parts, but worth playing. appreciate everybody coming by. Really appreciate folks who have subscribed to the channel for doing that, for supporting the channel and the community. Don't forget, if you love this community like I do, there's lots of places to find it. The Discord channel, the community forum, the YouTube channel, the Steam group. That's what they're called, Steam group. All of that stuff. Check us out. Stay connected. It's a good group. Check out Champions of the Earth. Support my friends because they're great and it's a good podcast. Yeah, fantastic. Thanks, everybody. Have a lovely night. Have a lovely weekend. I will see you on Monday. Bye.